Hello guys, how are you? In today's video we are going to talk about a mind-blowing facts about the sun. Number 1. The sun lies at the heart of the solar system, where it is by far the largest object. It holds 99.8% of the solar system's mass and is roughly 109 times the diameter of the earth. About 1 million earths could be fit inside the sun. Number 2. The visible part of the sun is about 10,000 degree Fahrenheit, which is 5,500 degrees Celsius, while temperatures in the core reach more than 27 million Fahrenheit, which is 15 million degrees centigrade, driven by nuclear reactions. One would need to explode 100 billion tons of dynamite every second to match the energy produced by the sun, according to NASA. Number 3. The sun is one of the more than 100 billion stars in the Milky Way. It orbits some 25,000 light years from the galactic core, completing a revolution once every 250 million years or so. The Sun is a relatively young part of a generation of stars known as Population 1, which is relatively rich in elements heavier than helium. An older generation of star is called Population 2, and an earlier generation of Population 3 may have existed, although no members of this generation are known yet. Number 4. The Sun was born about 5.6 billion years ago. Many scientists think that the Sun and the rest of the solar system formed from a giant rotating cloud of gas and dust known as the solar nebula. As the nebula collapsed because of its gravity, it spun faster and flattened into a disk. Most of the material was pulled towards the center to form the Sun. Number 5. The Sun has enough nuclear fuel to stay much as it now for another 5 billion years. After that, it will swell to become a red giant. Eventually, it will shed its outer layers and the remaining core will be collapsed to become a white dwarf. Slowly, this will fade to enter its final phase as a dim, cool, theoretical object, sometimes known as a black dwarf. Number 6. The strength of the Sun's magnetic field is typically only about twice as strong as Earth's field. However, it becomes highly concentrated in small areas, reaching up to 3,000 times stronger than usual. These kinks and twists in the magnetic field develop because the Sun spins more rapidly at the equator than at the higher latitude, and because the inner parts of the Sun rotate more quickly than the surface. These distortions create features ranging from sunspots to spectacular eruptions known as flares and coronal mass ejections. Flares are the most violent eruption in the solar system, while coronal mass ejections are less violent but involve extraordinary amount of matter. A single ejection can spot roughly 20 billion tons, 18 billion metric tons of matter into space. So this was our video. If you liked it, then subscribe to our channel and share this video with your family and friends.